Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Beer Bros. Today we continue our visit with Brazos Valley Brewery in Brenham, Texas, do a little soft political talk on the state of beer in Texas, then try their Willin Pale Ale.
So on Monday we talked about how y'all got started, your backgrounds in brewing, and sampled the Millions of Peaches wheat beer. So today I'm wondering how the recent events in the Texas legislature are affecting y'all with respect to the impact on tap rooms and brewers and distribution.
So far, it's only been getting better lately, but
the current bill they're trying to pass would be something that would affect our brewery in the future if we partnered with a larger brewery of some kind, or if there was some investor we took on who also was investing in another brewery or were bought out. Ultimately, it limits your future growth, and it's essentially, paying the distribution tier if you fall into that category, an extra dock tax. So,
how does this compare in Texas to the way wineries are regulated? Because it seems like there's more of a prejudice against beer in Texas than there is against other forms of alcohol.
even since Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, definitely breweries are much more regulated, and I'm not sure exactly why that persists, but definitely wineries have a lot more freedom to grow their businesses, than craft brewers do.
Yeah, not just Texas too. I think it's universal that the beer gets dumped on a little harder for some reason.
Yeah, I wonder if that goes back to the days when the hatchet lady went around smashing barrels and called for prohibition in the 20s.
Yeah, the way I understand it, a lot of laws came into effect after prohibition, and they really didn't change much for decades. So only recently, I guess in the 2013 session, I think it was, that you were able to, as a manufacturing brewery, to have a tap room and sell on site. So we've been slowly making progress, and this bill that's there coming about, with the barrel limit on your total production affecting your tap room sales, is kind of a step backwards from that.
So this is Willin, which is a pale ale with mosaic hops.
Yeah, mosaic and comet hops.
Okay. Nice, tiny, resiny.
It's dry hopped with mosaic and comet as well.
Okay.
And nothing's in the boil at all.
Yeah.
It's all post boil.
What's the IBU?
I think it says 40 on the can. It could be closer to maybe 36 or something if you really want to get in there.
So we can give it a try.
It's got a little bit of like you were saying, pine. The resinous kind of fills in for the bitterness on it.
It's very well made.
Yeah. The base malts, Turo and Cara Vienna. And this beer actually came about because we were had some pale ale, test batches we had done, and I was like, okay, I got this awesome recipe. Everybody liked it. Distributor sampled it. We're like, yeah. And then Robert was like, hey, I actually got this one recipe I did with this mosaic and common hops. I didn't know anything in the boil. I put it all in the whirlpool. We're like, yeah, let's check it out. We checked it out. I was like, that sounds like an interesting concept, kind of radical. But I know there's people have been, doing it. So we're like, we tasted it. We're like, you know what? We really like this. So then we decided, you know what? Let's give it a go on the 20 barrel system. So that's what we ended up with.
No, like he was saying, they had trouble tuning it in on the 20 barrel when they were home brewing at the beginning. This one took 2 brews to tune it in, where it was pretty tasty, where it was right.
Because after the boil, we send everything to a separate whirlpool, gravity fed open top whirlpool. And so that's where all of the mosaic comes in. So we're timing it, whirlpool additions as we go, and then start knocking it out.
It's pretty much continuously whirlpool hopped.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And but it comes out, a lot of flavor. So
I try and make the sight glass turn green. I have no fear about plugging up the plate chiller.
Yeah. Yep. When the sight glass is green, then you know it's good.
It was even St. Patrick's Day one day. It was green for St. Patty's Day.
But yeah, we were really happy with the way it came out, and it's great on hot day. You know, sessionable. It's like 5.2 ABV, so not too light, not too heavy.
Yeah, tried to still give it body, but
yeah,
5.2.
And then one of our other friends we grew up with is actually an artist, and he does all of the art for our cans. And then
Are you all native to Brenham?
I was born in Houston, but I probably lived here for, I have to add it up every time. I'd have to guess 28 years now. Yeah.
And then
I don't even know how old I am, really.
everybody else is in proximity to Brenham, either Cypress area or somewhere within 45 minutes to an hour.
I've also noticed an affinity for Texas A&M and some of your products.
Yeah. My brother went to A&M, and my son goes to A&M. So
I think Josh has his A&M sweatshirt on today.
Yeah, he does. So if he's not wearing Brazos Valley gear, it's A&M gear. So yeah, but one of our other founders, the guy on the business side, he actually went to UT, but he's outnumbered, by A&M fans. So.
With that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on Friday for our final beer with Brazos Valley Brewing. Until then, beer bros out.